Belle Vue Zoological Gardens was a large zoo, amusement park, exhibition hall complex and speedway stadium in Belle Vue, Manchester. Opened in 1836, the brainchild of John Jennison, a wealthy local gardener from Adswood, Stockport. At its peak, Belle Vue occupied 165 acres and attracted more than 2 million visitors a year, up to 250,000 of whom visited over the Easter weekend. All that remains of Belle Vue today is a greyhound racing stadium and a snooker hall built in the stadium's car park. Belle Vue was the first privately funded zoo in England and grew to be the third largest in the UK. The Bob's roller coaster was arguably the most popular ride of all, so named because it cost a shilling, or a bob, for admission. Here we see another popular ride, the water chute. The scenic railway, purchased in 1925, but not fully operational until 2 years later, proved to be one of Belle Vue's most popular rides, and remained in use until 1975. The first Belle Vue circus took place in 1922, but it was not considered a success. The next was staged in 1929 after the company negotiated a deal with the Blackpool Tower Company to provide acts and equipment for what subsequently became a regular Christmas event. The last circus to take place in the King's Hall before its sale was in 1981. For a few years afterwards, the circus continued in the car park, then in a marquee on wasteland directly opposite the garden's main gates on Hyde Road. Many of the acts featured animals. As well as the animal acts, there was the usual collection of acrobats, strongmen and clowns, two of whom, Jacko the Clown and his partner, Little Billy Merchant, performed at Belle Vue for 30 years. An elephant named Maharaja provided elephant rides to the public for 10 years until his death from pneumonia in 1882. His skeleton was preserved and added to the garden's Natural History Museum. After a trip to London to visit the Great Exhibition of 1851, Jennison's ideas for Belle Vue became more ambitious. He decided to implement large, scheduled fantastic firework displays. The displays continued throughout the First World War. The last grand firework display took place in 1956, on the theme of Robin Hood and his merry men. So just to finish off, here's a shot of the map of the park itself and the children's programme for the children's zoo, and a flyer advertising all the fun of the fair.